Hey everyone, today we're going to do a quick fire Q&A. Basically, Christy is going to ask me and herself some speed round questions so that you can get to know us a little better. We do this in our author interviews, and we always want to know what the other is thinking about a particular question. And this time you get to know, and I get to know what Christy's really thinking about some of those questions that she comes up with. So you ready, Christy?
I am.
All right, lay it on me.
All right. Really difficult questions. So hang on.
Right.
Question number one is, if you could use a time machine, would you go to the past or the future?
I would go to the past because I love genealogy and I love learning about my history. And I would love to go back in time, invisible, because I don't want to be visible. I want to be invisible. Go back in time to see some of my ancestors that I've researched, just to see where they live, what they look like, because I have this image in my mind of what they're like, but I'd love to be able to see them in real life. But invisible, because I don't really want to go back to the past and
live that. Right?
It's kind of scary. Also, there's the whole butterfly effect thing,
Totally agree with you.
I don't want to erase my existence.
All of a sudden, you're no longer with us.
I'm like, right?
I think I agree with you in that respect. However, if I had the choice, I would go to the future because I just am super curious to see where human beings are going. Like, are we going to space? Are we going to totally destroy this planet? And it's going to be some weird dystopian way of life where we're all underground, you're right, cavemen again. Or
that time machine? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or do we are the robots going to take over? That kind of thing. But I agree with you on the invisible thing. I wouldn't really want to be visible. I would just want to sneak peek at what's going on. But
me too. I'm right there. I mean, I can see, I see the appeal in going to the future, and I see the appeal in going to the past. And I would equally wish to have the ability to just bounce back and forth.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if you have a time machine, right? Do both.
Like Doctor Who. I would love, it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Yeah. I would love to have a time machine where you could just kind of slide in and go wherever you want.
Oh, I totally agree with you. That would be super cool. And I don't know, there's so much about the time machine thing, right? Do you get hooked on the future? If the future is really good, do you say screw that, I'm never going back, yeah.
I think in order, because I don't know, if you do go to the past, you can mess up the timeline. I don't know. So I think future would be the safest choice, where you go to the future, because then you're not affecting anything.
Right. You're already past it. You're already dead, really. So who cares, right? But yeah, no, it's totally interesting. Very interesting question, I feel. Anyways, whenever we ask our authors, I'm always what is she going to say? But okay, my next one is, what's your favorite snack?
My favorite snack is, it has to be something cheese. I like cheesy, something cheesy. That's my favorite. So Cheetos or cheese puffs, or or just cheese, different types of cheese, brie, Swiss, a cheese pack.
It would be perfect. So now we know what to get you for Christmas.
I put popcorn and I put cheese on. I put cheese on my popcorn and I melt it. Or nacho cheese, and I put that on my popcorn. I like cheese.
Okay, it's awesome. I like cheese, but not that much. So I've got two. If you're asking me for a healthy snack, then I will go for carrots and hummus. I love hummus. I really like it. If you're telling me an unhealthy snack, then I will tell you dill pickle chip. So good, so good. But chips are my unhealthy choice.
I like chips. I tried actually. I was making fun of you, but but I did have the dill pickle chips, and they're really good.
Right?
Yeah, they really are. I was when my in-laws, they were like, "Yeah, try this," and I was like,
"Oh no, they're so good. They're so good.
There's something wrong with that." But then, yeah, they're pretty tasty.
They're salty and vinegary and crunchy. Yeah, they're to me they're
even better is putting some cheese on them.
Yeah, that's where I get off. No, off this train. No, I like cheese, but I think that not that much.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, number 3 is, are you an early bird or a night owl?
I'm a night owl. I stay up way too late. Like, even though I have to get up at 5 in the morning for work,
Oof.
I will still not go to bed till 12. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do better because you're supposed to have more sleep. And so I'm trying to go to bed at least by 10.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then on weekends, I stay up till 2, 3 in the morning. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, congratulations. I don't know how you do that. I'm one of those people that functions on at minimum 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, I'm cross-eyed and I can't see straight and I can't talk and I get a migraine. So all of those are just not good. But I used to be a night owl. Like when I was in college, like I could stay up and do homework until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and that was fine. But then I had kids and now I'm totally an early bird. And it's so annoying because like now if I go out and it's like 10 o'clock, I'm like, oh, it's really, really ridiculous. So yeah, my life has completely changed and it's all due to my kids.
Well, it's funny because even though I'm a night owl, I'm also an early bird. So I will go to bed at 2, 3 in the morning and then I still wake up at like 6.
But how do you do that? How do you function?
Don't know. There's something wrong with me.
That's great. You would have been a great president because I figured presidents don't sleep, right? Because they get awakened at whatever. So you would be the perfect candidate. I would not. I would be like, leave me alone. I know the world is exploding, but I need my 8 hours. So
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that, but I'm jealous.
I like to sleep too. So sometimes I wish I could. Yeah. I like last night, I was like, you need to go to bed. You got to get up for the podcast. Go to bed. And I still was like 10 something before I finally went to sleep. So, and that's early. That was really early for.
Oh my gosh.
So early.
Oh, no, honestly, I could use a little bit of that, at least on a couple of days a week, like so that it could get stuff done more easily, but it's all, we are what we are. Number 4 is, would you rather cook the dinner or do the dishes?
I would rather do the dishes. I hate cooking with a passion. I think I'm a good cook, but I try to avoid it as much as possible. So for Thanksgiving, my husband, he cooked the dinner and I spent the rest of the night cleaning the dishes. That's my job. And I'm good at it, y'all.
It's a good deal though, because you get the good food and all you got to do is clean that. Well, it's not all you got to do because it is a lot, but I think that's a good exchange. Like if you get a meal or whatever, I'm half and half because like if my husband's not cooking, he's a good cook. So if he's cooking, I don't mind doing the dishes, but if nobody's there, I will easily cook the dishes, cook the meal and let somebody else do the dishes. But that's my pet peeve is like, if I'm cooking, then somebody had better do the dishes. Like that's how I see
it's only fair to have it split half and half, right? Like one person shouldn't have to do all of it.
No, that's just not right.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last question is, do you listen to music as you write?
I do. I have so I'm in love with film scores. So I'll like watch a TV series or a film and I'll find music that I really like and then I just put it on in my playlist. And so that's what I listen to. So it doesn't really have the words, It just a background noise, but then sometimes it kind of gets you in the mood, for something, like, oh, okay. So I wonder if if it's like influence, like I'm listening to a song, maybe I'm like, okay, now it's a crazy going on and
I can totally see that happening. I used to try to listen to songs with lyrics, and then the only thing that my brain would do is sing the song with the lyrics, and then I can't do both at the same time, so I can't write. So then I stopped listening to music, which is a shame because I love listening to music. So I think I need to do what you're doing and listen to film scores and stuff. And I recently saw, I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram, somebody saying that the Interstellar film score is really good. So I'm going to try that now.
Yeah, a lot of mine come from like fantasy and sci-fi, and then I have some from like other countries as well. So because I watch a lot of Korean and Chinese dramas, and so some of them come from there. But they're usually, like I said, like just the music itself without singing. I mean, I love singing as well. So like from The Wheel of Time, the first season. Oh my gosh! So I got the playlist for that.
And it's really good.
Oh, the music. There's this one where if you watch the series, like Nynaeve, she gets her powers and she and then it's just the music set to the background. I mean, it was so amazing. And I was like, I have to get that. I have to find it.
I'm actually writing that down.
Here, let me look and I can give it to you.
Time soundtrack, because I would love that. That's really cool. Now, you know what we got to do, Angie, is Okay, the next time you send me a chapter, you need to send me in the email what you were listening to at the time, and then I'll see if, and I'll do the same thing, and then that way we'll see if like the soundtrack is actually like making our writing different.
So the name of the song is Assaulted by Voices by Lauren Beth.
Cool.
It's, yeah, so pretty.
Definitely will check that out. But thank you for the thing. But yeah, that's my next thing is putting, because I think that sometimes I have a difficult time starting to write. And I think that if I was listening to the, like when you get into habit, and I think if I was listening to the same song whenever I started writing, that puts you in the mood to write again. So
yeah, and it drowns out everything behind you, so you can't really hear background noises, and then the music, it just becomes like a low hum. And for me in the back, so I don't really hear the music, but because it's like some of it's like really inspiring and stuff, and so you just get this, I don't know, it just sets up my mood. So I love listening.
Totally gonna try it. I'm willing.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever you have a video from us come out. Thank you so much for joining us and getting to know us a little bit better. And if you want to answer the questions, just put them in the comment section because we'd love to know what you think as well.
Sounds good to me. Bye now.
Bye.